Hi viewers, in this video we will review the business impact analysis. In the previous videos, we have discussed about business continuity plan and risk assessment. In both of those activities, we need to define the criticality of organization functions, systems and activities for the organization. And to define this criticality, we use business impact analysis process. In business impact analysis, identifies the critical and non-critical organization function, and other factors which impact the criticality is the cost of the recovery. For example, if one activity is considered critical, however, the cost of recovery is too high, then we have to reduce the criticality of that system. Similarly, there is another factor which impact the business impact analysis is the governing laws. For example, there is a function, there is a in organization in a plant environment is producing some toxic fumes. So plant can run without the treatment of this fume. However, the governing laws state that organizers should treat those fumes before releasing into the open air, and due to this governing laws, the criticality of those fume treatment plant will increase. There steps for the business impact normally starts with the approval from the senior management, gathering the trained people who can perform the business impact analysis, preparing a plan for the business impact analysis, gathering information through questionnaires, interviews, and documents, evaluating those documents, interviews, data, performing an analysis to identify mission critical business processes. This include technologies that process depend upon the impact of those processes cannot be performed, and specific performance metrics such as recovery time objective and recovery point objective. Preparing a report to document the findings, presenting the results to the senior management for their approval, conducting the BIA result with risk assessment result to help define strategies of recovery and restoration of mission critical process. Now we will look at the some of the values based on which is the value of the BIA will be determined. These concepts are recovery point objective. Recovery point objective is the acceptable amount of data that cannot be recovered. The RPO must ensure that maximum tolerable data loss for the system function and activity is not exceeded. In the recovery point of objective, let's say that our system crashes at 8:05, but we have taken the backup at 8 o'clock. Now we will lose 5 minute data. So basically, this is the our recovery point objective for this kind of system is 5 minutes. So in case of any crash or loss, we can still the acceptable recovery point objective is 5 minutes. The other concept in this BIA is maximum allowable downtime. It is measure of how long an organization can survive an interruption of critical function, also referred to as maximum tolerable downtime. So basically, they define that if system goes down, what is the time limit that a system can accept without recovery. The other concept is recovery time objective, or RTO. This is the amount of time to restore the system hardware. Another concept is work recovery time. This is that how much time is required to configure our recover system. So even let's say we have recovered our system, but still we need some configuration. So RTO and WRT will be added to calculate the total time. Other concepts in BIA are mean time between failures. So, how long a new or repair system component will function on average. For example, that we have a system between and it works fine for, let's say, for 4 years, and then second time then a failure happen, and again system is recovered back and the system work for, let's say, 6 years. So average time between those two will be 5 years. Similarly, other concept is mean time to repair. So how long it will take to recover a failed system. Again, this is the concept which will help us to plan the BIA. So basically, in mean time to repair is tell us that how long the time it take to recover a failed system. Other concept in BIA is minimum operating requirement. Minimum operating requirement states that what are the critical services for the organization. Let's say in our organization we have four processes: process 1, process 2, process 3, and process 4. However, to run the organization or to run the operation, we will need only process 1 and 4. So minimum operation for the to run the operation, minimum operating time for the whole process will be process 1 and 4 only. Thank you. That's all for today's video.